Yo, what's going on, family? What's going on, YouTube? It's MotorCityMan here back with another video. 9 to 5 jobs are designed to dim the light of chosen ones. There, I said it. It's true, you know. Excuse the background noise, you know. Um, I try to change my setting of my videos so that I'm not just in one space all the time because I'm still new to, speaking in front of the camera. But yeah. But furthermore into the video, 9 to 5 jobs are really meant to dim the light of chosen ones, man. And by what I mean by chosen ones, I mean upright people, people who are, pure in the heart, people who have pure intentions, man. When it comes to dealing with people, when it comes to relationships, and how it is that they conduct themselves accordingly, no matter what space, no matter what environment they're in, you know. People who have empathy for others. And the thing about these 9 to 5 work environments is that they can be toxic, man. Maybe not at first sight, maybe not, say, if you're starting a job somewhere at a warehouse, maybe even a factory, maybe even a restaurant, who knows. But, you know, some work environments are just toxic, and over time, it can become detrimental to your health, your mental health, your well being, and ultimately, some of these environments, man, they're just, the structure of it socially is designed, man, to throw off the character of good people, man, good-hearted people. I know viewers out there who watching this video, y'all might already be aware of a lot of, creators here on this platform speaking about, quote unquote, chosen ones. But the thing about it is, man, it's really about who you are. It's really about how you connect with people, how you choose to be upright, you know, be of righteousness when it comes to dealing with people. The thing is, man, I've been in a lot of jobs and I've noticed myself it's a lot of toxic people, a lot of jobs. They tend to hire any and everybody, man, and who they are as a person can like give off, can rub off on you when you in those environments for yourself. I've come across a lot of good people, and I come across a lot of toxic people with bad behavior, bad character, no morals at all, no real no real code of ethics. But I'm an individual. It didn't bother me until the point where people in the workplace start to gaslight you and start to play the mind games and try to get people to perceive you the same way, to try to get you fired, try to get you to quit or leave a job, all because in reality they're insecure about who they are versus who you really are, and they try to play these games, which is why I'm bringing to you all in this video that the work environment can be very, very distracting. Also, it can hinder the progress of people who really are there to make some of themselves, who are there to build themselves in this life, who have great character, who just upright in the heart. It's crazy to even like really speak on it, this way because it was a point in time where I didn't believe that. I didn't believe, that a person like me could not work in that environment, because I'm a person that's true to my word. I'm a person that treat people the way I want to be treated. I deal with people the way I would want to be dealt with. And a lot of what these jobs, man, they try to love bomb good-hearted people. You know, they try to get under their skin in order to use whatever they can about that specific person against them in a way to their advantage. But that's BS, man, because people got to understand and learn how to focus on themselves and maintain some type of order and balance within their lives, in order to have good character. But in most cases, people don't want to change, man. They're too disturbed with problems in their lives, and they tend to bring it upon other people. But the reality of the matter is that their problems is their problems. We all got problems. We all got issues. We all got situations in which we want to take full control and have full accountability about. But some people don't know how to fix their current situation. And, you know, for instance, I've experienced, situations within my last job to where I've noticed people show up out of character, and ultimately it made me realize that not everybody in the work environment has good intentions, but being someone like me who's more of an empath, I can feel what others are feeling at times. Maybe not all the time, but majority of the time, man, I can, feel a person's vibe. You ever heard that saying that you gotta check somebody's temperature? That's real, man. That's what I've been having to do, with a lot of people, family members, people I've surrounded myself with, to my own peers. But when you somebody like me, you gotta be able to, when you're a real empathetic, pure-hearted individual such as myself, you gotta separate yourself from an environment like that. And if you're somebody that's out there going through exactly what I'm speaking about or can relate, then you understand that. Then you understand that as a pure chosen one, you gotta continue to move on, and you gotta continue to walk in faith and adjust your current situation. Maybe changing your environment could be the solution. It was a job where I only worked 3 days at because I've ran into a hiring manager. He thought I was basically he thought I was homeless, sleeping on the bridges. But I told him since day one, the day I had my interview, that I'm not in no situation like that. Yeah, I'm struggling, but I'm not struggling to the point where I'm just outside, sleeping on the bridges. And my appearance literally reflected my current situation. You know, my appearance showed that I wasn't doing that bad during the interview. Furthermore, into that situation, I got the job. I started a week after the interview. First 2 days in, he's constantly asking me, hey, what's going on? You're not sleeping on the bridges or nothing like that, because in the interview I told him my recent situation about, me moving out of state, not being from where I was at. He took it as me just being homeless, from where I was at at the time. But my appearance, my demeanor never reflected that, which goes to show that a lot of these jobs, a lot of these hiring managers, man, they tend to use your situation against you if they can to their advantage. And it's more so like a chess game, because if you somebody with a strong magnetic presence, man, people will try to do anything they can to control you, control your energy, and dim your light if they can. But we got to be mindful of that, and we got to be respectful enough to go about it the righteous way, because let's be honest, man, everybody we come across, we cross paths with, not really vibing us, not really vibrating on the level we vibrating on, which is from love. It all comes down to love. Being pure, having the purest intentions, and that's what all stem from being a high vibrational, being of a higher frequency. People that's vibing on a low vibration, they don't understand that, man. They try to manipulate you however they can, play the mind games, but we got to be understanding of the games they play and understand why they doing it, not just what they're doing. Being able to understand why they doing what they doing will be a better way to carry on and move forward the right way, the righteous way. But as chosen ones, as people that's really trying to accomplish something in life with real goals outside the workplace, in which we're using that current job you might be at, that current 9 to 5 you might be at, using that as a stepping stone more than like something you can do for the rest of your life, because you gotta think about it. The thing is, man, all some people got is a job, All some people want is a job, But as chosen ones, as people with real potential to be great in life, you will strive to want to obtain more than just a 9 to 5 job. You want to be able to strive for having a real sustainable career. You want to be able to enjoy the work you do. You want to be able to enjoy the work you put in. And it all goes down to you being able to enjoy your journey of life, Because it ain't always about the journey, the destination. No, it ain't always about the destination. It's about the journey. Excuse me. Yeah. It's about the process of you manifesting, you working towards progress, you working towards something you can be proud of at the end of the road down the line, you know? Just working a 9 to 5, just embracing that ain't good enough, man. It's just not good enough. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's imperative to work on your financial situation. Of course, you got to get out of mom and dad house. Of course, got to build up your income however you can. Of course, you got to pay off whatever you have to pay off. But it's bigger than that, because back in that time, back in the day, that's all people bragged about. That's all people look forward to in life, was just having a good 9 to 5 job that they can, work and get a check every week so that they can just pay their bills. But in today's time, life is bigger than that. That's the thing about these high position employees and hiring managers inside of these 9 to 5 workplaces. They got to understand that just because somebody working there don't mean they not trying to accomplish something bigger in life. Maybe they already do know that, and maybe that's why they do what they do. That's something that's another thing you gotta account into that situation. Especially if you dealing with somebody at work and they giving you problems all of a sudden, but you showing up every day, you doing the job, and you doing it the right way, and you treating people, your coworkers, the right way. You treating them the way you want to be treated. Maybe they already know that, and they trying to just take advantage of your character, that light they see in you. You know, something we gotta account into the situation. You know, and that's how we move forward the right way versus getting into a dispute with an employee or a supervisor because they trying to cause problems with you. They trying to put more work on you. They trying to make an example out of you in front of other coworkers and employees. That's how we avoid situations like that, because at any given moment inside the workplace, they can use that against you, man. They can say you got anger problems. They can say you just blew up in front of somebody or anything, man. How we avoid those situations, how we prepare ourselves by entering another job, how we prepare ourselves for the battle that's inside the workplace. We have to break down reasons why people do what they do. In these times, it's not easy for chosen ones, light workers, to work in these environments, man. It's a lot of chaos, it's a lot of mess that come with it. But as someone such as myself, we understand that it's just a stepping stone. It's just somewhere we're currently at. It's just a stage in our life that we just have to embrace as mature young adults, you know. But that's what I wanted to get at in this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for sticking around for the whole video. If you did, um, I'm working on getting better with talking in front of the camera. I appreciate y'all, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Like this video. You know, MotorCityMan here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.